Modify. Nope. That is not the modification I want to do. Alright. Then just gotta adjust my Twitch here. xdefiant and hang L.
Switch over to xdefiant.
Yeah, I had to end my YouTube stream though, because you can't edit your YouTube titles. So, yeah. So once you've like set it up as Call of Duty, that's what it is. It shows up as Call of Duty, no matter what. So I ended the YouTube one. I gotta find a better way to go about that. But I waited. I didn't have everybody had gotten off the stream at that point. But Twitch, I'm just updating on the spot. It was cool though. Yeah, it was cool though. I had 36 36 people watch my Call of Duty live stream tonight. That's significantly more than I've had in the past. I think last night I got like 22 in total on the xdefiant stream. Yeah. Hopefully the Black Ops 6 one gets some good good conversations going and get a community going. Alright, let's check the store and see if they put anything cool in here within my budget. Yeah. Yeah, I only have 900 points right now though. And I'm not good with these characters, the invisibility thing. I wish you could just use an operator and switch their abilities around. But I understand why it's the way it is, because that's what the characters did in their unique games.
Yeah.
So it does make sense. I wonder if there's a way to make you a moderator on my Facebook profile for the channel. I know you don't even Facebook like that, so I guess it's really not a very big deal. There's a big meeting tomorrow morning, so I get to go into work late.
Oh, that's
Yeah. To irritate me though, I messaged the HR lady and was like, hey, so I meet kind of like the requirements that I should be getting like a $3 pay raise. And she didn't email me back, but she got on there and sent out emails to everybody to remind them about the meeting tomorrow. And I'm like, no, What about my question though? That affects my well-being and my family. Like, that's great. We're having a meeting about how well the company's doing. There's one thing that I didn't like that happened was during all the flooding that happened here from Hurricane Helen or whatever, Helene. They didn't once ask any of the associates if everybody was okay. They kept posting up, oh, the office location in Tampa, Florida is fine. There's minor flooding, but everything's fine. I'm like, okay, well, did you ask if anybody was, like, really negatively impacted? Because I know no one reached out to me, and I live the closest to all that.
The Phantom's favorite sport.
I didn't like that, because that's part of the whole culture thing that I liked what Geek Squad used to be. Like, there was a culture where we cared about each other and looked out for each other and stuff. Like, you saw it right at the stint of it, like, kind of dwindling down a little bit, but before that, there was a lot of, like, teamwork and people being willing to help. I mean, to the point that Eli drove and literally helped me get some of my furniture in my apartment when I moved down there. And I feel like where I'm at now, for the most part, I couldn't get spit on if I was on fire. I don't know. Maybe I'm taking it too personal. But yeah, I just when you explain yourself as like, oh, you know, we pride ourselves as basically like a family and stuff like that, it's like you would check on each other though. Like, no, we're just bodies to complete your labor, and don't make it out to be something it's not. Like, I personally reached out to coworkers. No one reached out to me. I was the only one, as far as communication that I saw, that reached out to people to make sure that they were okay.
On your tally.
I'm surprised Bill hasn't moved away though, because his goal was to move to Virginia. And he said he couldn't find a place to rent. Oh, but he did end up moving again. Yeah. I know last time I talked to, I don't remember who it was. They said Gage's apartments were jumping up from like $900 to like $1,400 a month, and they basically told him you got 30 days to either accept your new amount that you're gonna pay or move out.
Yeah.
Guess that dude lagged out. But it's unfortunately that's just the kind of time we're living in.
Yeah.
I just wish that they would. Yeah.
Try to get
Yeah. I just wish that with the increase of how much rent is going up, that wages would be forced to kind of follow suit. To an extent, like I don't expect unrealistic, like I don't expect to get a job at the Shell gas station and make $25 an hour by any means, but I feel like if
cost of living and everything easily adjusted by the government.
oh, absolutely. Absolutely, and anybody can say what they want, but at the end of the day, it doesn't matter which political side you follow. The spending in the government in general is not on the right path. Never, I mean, obviously it never really has been, but
But no, if things were more balanced, it definitely.
yeah. Well, it's crazy that, you know, the wife and I were talking about it, and
Pick yourself up and come back.
back in 2019, I was making like $16.50, and we did only have one kid at the time. We didn't have two, but I felt like we were probably more comfortable then
Right.
than I have been literally since then, I guess, since COVID happened. At the beach, we got pretty comfortable. We did. When Jade was working and she was making, 19 at the dental office, and I was making 26, whatever, 27 something, we were sitting pretty good. Like, is this me? Am I? No, other people running around. There's just a guy that keeps running at walls, I guess. We were living pretty good then. But also, if you consider if I actually rented a place big enough for the size of my family, we wouldn't have been. Definitely not right now. I got to figure that out too. I need to be able to get a 3-bed place. When we move back, that's definitely like going to be one of our requirements. Like I know that I'm obviously going to double, if not more, what I currently pay. But I'd definitely like to get a place big enough for us to have our own rooms, and if not, potentially have a office space. I think, though, with all the new stuff I'm learning, like I know Premiere Sound's not a good company, but with everything I've learned, I might be able to push them to give me a pretty decent role and maybe even help the company become a good company.
Next time, fight dirtier.
Because from what it sounds like, my buddy, he works for a company down here in the Charlotte area doing what I do. And he's been getting sent to Myrtle a lot because people are paying his company from way down here to come down to Myrtle because the only AV company, as far as I'm aware, is Premier Sound. And I guess they've been messing up a lot of people's houses. And I think it's just because they don't have anybody that's experienced. They're basically bringing people in, probably claiming they're training them, but not giving them even the proper training at all. Have you thought about trying to apply to them? Because Geek Squad gives you similar experience to what they do. I know I haven't heard the best things about them, but you'd be in a similar pay range as what you were making there, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, but if I have to be on the road while I'm driving, I just get by with lying about that right now.
I don't know if you'd have to drive there or not. Because I saw them at a house doing an install one time, and there was like 4 or 5 of them in a house, but they only had like 2 vehicles there. But at the same time, I mean, I'm just basing that off of a one-time situation where I ran into them, so... Aim down sight speed. I'm gonna try this AK out. I never gave the AK a chance, and usually AKs are pretty good in games. I think I'm gonna quit live streaming after this match. But I'm just tired, and I feel like I haven't really spent any time with Jade, and she probably feels the same. Cause like I went to go change a connection on my setup, and the dog was behind the rack, and she got excited, and I didn't pet her. I was just adjusting that, and she was like, "Oh, it's okay. I'm used to him choosing those over me too." And I don't know if she was just joking, or if that was like her kind of giving a subtle hint, like, "Hey, you haven't been hanging out with me." She said she was joking. I didn't know she could hear me. Yep. Loadout, edit. Let me take that optic off of here.
Enemy spy has a lock on your position. HVM machine. Mission empty, Shadow Team. And it ain't looking good. Can't wait to see how the desk jockeys spin this one.
Alright. Well, if anybody is watching this, make sure that you subscribe to the channel, and Friday doing a live stream, we'll be giving away the PowerA Fusion Pro 3 wired controller. All you gotta do is comment on my live stream on Friday. I should be on from 9 a.m. till about 3 p.m. Eastern time, and then throughout the afternoon as well. So yeah, hope to see y'all there. See y'all next time.